Hello, everybody. It is me, Crystal, and this is Intuitive Love Vibes, the podcast. How's everyone doing? It is September 21st. Shout out to the Virgos who are still celebrating their season. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the love and the subscribes. I really appreciate it because we have loving messages here to help raise the vibration for ourselves and each other. All right, so if you have not taken the time to, please, before we dive into this message, it's a special message today. Take the time to subscribe. Keep up with me. Follow me. I'll follow you back. I'll link all that stuff below for you. So this message is going to be specifically for the industry. I heard moguls. I heard corporations, international businesses, when it comes to their employees. So these are individuals who are employers, who are the CEOs of corporations that are seeking to raise the vibration in their establishments. This is what this message is for, you all. And love is for everybody. So what you do, this specific energy that Spirit has me connecting with, is how to draw in employees that, they're trying to attract who they are, which is, top tier. You know what I'm saying? Big time, like good people. So they're trying to attract good vibrations to their establishment as far as patrons and employees. How can they do that? The message that I was given was you take your business serious. So you're looking for employees that are serious when it comes to their career, whether it be a stepping stone to get them to where they are going in their next level in life, or if they're there for a lifetime as an investment into your company or businesses. So safety, security, for instance, because that's my background. I was 19 years old when I first started security. You got to think like this. If you are trusting the lives or the observations of the surroundings in the hands of, let's say you hire people at 18 years old, these people are put in a position of enforcement of policies and rules of your establishment, your business, your corporation. You are a big time giant in the industry internationally, right? So you're putting your policies and procedures in the hands of, let's say, an 18-year-old to enforce among the civilians to obey their rules, your codes of conduct and things and such. Your issue is getting that 18-year-old to tuck their shirt in, to stand up straight, to enforce the rules. Record keeping, all right? That's what your issue is. And the reason being, so just to think about this. That person just graduated high school. They had to sit in a class and listen to educators tell them what to do, when to do it. They had to report, their education. They've been told all 18 years of their lives what to do. And now they are free, quote unquote, to be this adult now, because teenagers don't know, they're children, but they're not quite legal yet. So it's now you have an 18-year-old just came out of, and it's not for everybody. This is the ones who are having, who are seeking the alignment of calling in the ones that are obedient or disciplined enough to follow the rules to not get themselves in any kind of altercation or issues. So you asking an 18-year-old to enforce a rule. They're just becoming free in the world. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's they had to go through their whole entire life being told what to do, and now you want them to tell the people what to do? Of course, they're not going to be as disciplined or as respectful to that policy. They don't care. They just want the job. So I say, if when it comes to the safety and security, 21 and up. Because the conditioning and the discipline, and it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's in the mental. So and it's okay if they understand, if you're 18 years old and you're being told to tell someone what to do when you don't want no one telling you what to do. How do you expect for your business to reflect what you want to be done, basically? Okay, I'm just giving you what Spirit is saying to you, because I don't run a corporation, yet, Holy Spirit. But it's something to consider. And I'm just saying, it's just, even with, I'm looking at you and how you take your career serious. I don't want to walk by an officer, a police officer, and I hear you say you do not like your job. I'm a civilian. I'm trusting you to protect and serve. I'm trusting you to observe. I'm trusting you to listen to me if I tell you, if I bring something to your awareness. I'm not paranoid or nothing, but I don't want you to tell me that you don't like your job. Or if I hear you, I don't want to hear that. Because now it's like, why are you wearing this badge? Because any minute, if something pop off, you're going to trigger. Because you already don't like your job. So we don't know what your mental capacity is like. We don't know what your mental state is like. Because they take on people's energy. These officers they're intuitive. They're to have sound judgment and discernment. They are to know when to call it what it is and when to know how to pull back. But it's like if you are just wearing a badge just to get money, and when something pop off, you don't care. That's when total disarray happens. But when it comes to the establishment, if you want to stop your turnover rate or your revolving doors, enforce the understanding of the mental, what it takes, the discipline, what it takes, because your lack of discipline, and I heard someone say this, and I want to give her credit. If I can remember her name, I'll be sure to note it. If you are not disciplined, it can cause you to be hurt. You not being disciplined in your profession and safety can cause you to be hurt and others to get hurt. We don't want that at all. So it is the discipline that is needed and necessary. And if you expect a teenager, not in a sense of a child's sake, but an 18-year-old, take this how it applies. This is specific. If you are expecting an 18-year-old who's been told to do things their whole life, clean your bed, fold your clothes, stand up straight, tuck your shirt in, eat, work out, and you're expecting them to guard your establishment when they don't want to tell anybody what to do because they don't want to even be told what to do. So your struggle is that you're telling them what to do. They don't want to do it because they've been told what to do all 18 years of their life. They're not forcing you to be there. When you signed on, that's your contract with that company to be there. They have every right to go over whatever policy, procedure, conduct, rule, code with you. And if you refuse to abide by it, there's other opportunities for you that allows you to be as free as you want to be. But I say to those 18-year-olds that you're reaping and planting seeds of karmic debt because you one day want to be your own boss, your own entrepreneur. You want to hire people and you're expecting them to enforce your rules. Now, that's something to think about too. If it was your business and your company, what would you do? And they're like, well, it's not. Well, you are a part of it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Y'all heard the notification. You are a part of this company. You become a part of that brand. You represent that company. For whatever certain amount of hours of your life that you signed a contract to give your time to, in return for whatever the residual payout is, you honor the codes of that company. Now, anything that is less than that is a disrespect to the company. So if you're seeking to attract individuals who respect themselves first, just as a sovereign individual, I don't care how old you are, then, thank you, Holy Spirit, then you're going to have to start readjusting, resetting the vibration, recalibrating the guts in that company, weeding out, cutting away what no longer serves that company, person, place, or things. I think I made my point maybe 6 minutes ago, y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening. I'm throwing myself in it, Holy Spirit. I try to respect where I am and just leave a good impression on the company. I try my best and I, encourage others to have a commanding presence to where you are respected because you respect who you are first as a person. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. This was very specific. All right, Holy Spirit, it's very different. I'm open to it. Just want to make sure that I got the message out. And I really appreciate y'all tuning in. If it resonates with you, hit like. If it doesn't, leave it there for somebody else who will. It's just, it's billions of people out there. I don't know you personally, but I love you energetically, all right? In the highest white light of love and truth, y'all. Thank you so much, and y'all be easy. Thank you for listening.